Greetings, Cross Point. God's grace to you today. It's been kind of a crazy day. I just got back from Milford, Delaware, from the area pastors meeting, and so kind of chopped into my day a little bit, trying to catch up and get this video made. But it was a good meeting. We've been talking to you about where do you see a need? Where do you see loneliness? What's a partnership you think we can enter into to make a difference in our community, to bring healing to our city? Well, today we kind of had that same discussion, except Dr. Bowser, our district superintendent, framed it a little bit differently. He used a quote by a man named Andrew Jones, who said, we want to change the world by four things. Change the world by making friends, giving gifts, telling stories, throwing parties. We want to change the world by making friends, giving gifts, telling stories, and throwing parties. And let me ask you, where do you see a need for that? Where do we need to make some friends? Where do we need to build a connection? We're doing that with the skating community. We're doing that with some local nursing homes here in town. We're doing that with the Crisis Pregnancy Center. We're doing that with homeless missions. We're finding ways to partner with other organizations here in town and be a blessing. We're doing that with the city of Salisbury, with our Heal the City projects. Where do we need to make some new friends? What's a connection we need to make with our church? Help us do that. Giving gifts. We're doing that. We're going to be presenting a snow cone maker to the nursing home here, Wicomico Nursing Home, this week. We've got something to give to the surfing and skating community. It's a surprise. I think we're going to talk about it on Sunday. Be watching for that. It doesn't have to be money. It doesn't have to be possessions. It can be a time. It can be a talent you have that you can use to serve others. What's a way we can give a gift? What's a way you can be a blessing by using what God has placed in your hands? Telling stories. What do we need to testify about? Who do we need to tell what we're doing about to help build some bridges? That's the third thing. And fourth, throwing parties. Who do we need to celebrate? What's an area we need to celebrate? What's a party we need to have for a group in our community, for somebody in our community to encourage and make a difference? We want to change the world by making friends, giving gifts, telling stories, throwing parties. Maybe that will spark in you some new ideas of service and witness. Just a few things to remember this week. We've got our dollar blessing coming up here. It goes for the Pemberton School. That'll be the last Sunday of the month to bless our partnership with Pemberton School. We've got the baby bottle campaign going on. I keep forgetting to mention that, but you pick up the baby bottles, you bring them back on Father's Day. That goes to bless the pregnancy center, so make sure to pick those up. Upward Sunday is this Sunday. You want to make sure and be here for that. Be a great celebration. Pastor Allen's preaching this week, going to be preaching from the book of Acts, so plan to come out and be a part of that. And then also Saturday at 1 o'clock, we're having a skate barn cleanup out at Doug Trice's place. That's at 1 o'clock, and it's at 812 Bi-State Boulevard in Delmar there. 812 Bi-State Boulevard in Delmar. So come out, help us out with that. We greatly appreciate it. God's grace to you. Can't wait to be with you on Sunday.